Welcome back everyone. As most of you know, Apple is going to be releasing an iPhone SE 3, the 2022 version potentially of this next iPhone. But here's the thing, a lot of rumors have been coming about, kind of flip-flopping all over the place. Some are saying that it's going to have a newer design, some are saying it may not, and a lot more of them are saying it may not have that newer design. But here is the thing, and this in my opinion is one of the most important things to keep in mind. My opinion doesn't really matter. Apple looks at the numbers, they see what's working, they see what's not, and they pretty much just go from there. But in my opinion, as somebody who likes purchasing iPhones and I look at them every day, I'm so perplexed by how Apple is still going to sell this specific iPhone SE 3 if it still is maintained in that specific body. So what does that mean? You look at the iPhone SE 3, it's definitely not the newest looking phone anymore. I mean, this thing has pretty thick bezels, smaller display, and it really doesn't make any sense for somebody to purchase this phone, especially if they bought the iPhone SE 3 or iPhone SE 2. But on top of that, if they go and sell an iPhone SE 3, what does that mean for the design of the rest of the iPhone SE lineup? Is it going to continue to have that specific smaller form factor with that big bezel design? I really do appreciate that smaller form factor, but I just don't think a lot of people like that design. But on the flip side, the iPhone SE 2 is a very good seller. Apple has been selling this phone like crazy. It's just the cheapest iPhone Apple makes. So it makes a lot of sense why it's selling. But can they continue that type of hype and that type of build up, especially when all these other budget phones like the Google Pixel 5a and potentially with the Galaxy S21 FE if we get that phone, how great of a phone, these manufacturers are able to make it for not that much more. You look at the Pixel 5a, that thing is $449, and that is a very, very good priced phone. Dual camera setup on the back, beautiful display on the front, better build quality than the previous generation, headphone jack, and it's just a great feeling and performing phone overall. And that is a massive thing about the Pixel 5a. I didn't really think about this before, maybe I did a little bit, but even with the Pixel 4a last year, it just seems like these budget phones from Google and a lot of other manufacturers, especially Samsung, they can make really good budget phones right now. It seems like with the iPhone SE lineup, they put the best chipset inside of it, but they keep that somewhat outdated body. And on top of this, if the iPhone SE 3 were to bring 5G and it's going to be maintaining that same body, that battery life is going to be very, very bad. That's going to be very bad battery life from this device. And those are the main rumors that we've been getting, that this thing's going to support 5G and it's probably going to be released in 2022, but it's going to maintain potentially that same body. It's going to maintain pretty much everything about this. And I just don't know how I feel about that. I think it's going to be a great phone. I think it's going to sell like crazy. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to compare it and review it. But I just feel like when you look at all these other manufacturers, the Pixels, the Samsungs, it seems like they can do a lot more with the money that they have and as the price as the phone and how well the phone is priced versus, iPhone and Apple and what they do on their side. So it doesn't really matter what I say, Apple's still going to sell them like crazy. But when you compare the two, how a certain iPhone is able to just excel in one area, where in some areas it really doesn't do so well. So that's pretty much it. That's what I have to say. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.